In this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I got my first 7 clients in less than 14 days, cold calling and working from my parents' basement. So you can see my bed over there, you can see the fucking HVAC system, and then you can see my whole setup here, and then obviously Alex Hormozi in the corner, always watching me work. The way I've done this is I've outlined it into a roadmap separated into 4 different stages. So we have the offer, leads, how I'm getting leads, how I learned how to do this stuff, and then if you make it to the very end, why I'm making content in the first place. All right, and then let me just show you my Stripe, just so you guys know I'm not full of shit. I'll refresh it. And my MRR is technically still 0 because all 7 customers I sold onto a 14-day free trial just to remove risk for them. But all these people gave me their credit cards and they have signed up. So I will make a video in the future when my MRR should technically be 880. That's what it should be right now after all their trials are up. All right, so let's get right into it. First things first, I want to go over a little bit of the basics for your offer. This is really just what do you sell, how do you structure it, who do you sell to? Okay, so what do you sell? There are a million YouTube videos going over anything that you can sell, and you just have to pick something and stick with it. Whether it's websites, an AI receptionist, Google reviews, database reactivation, paid ads, you could just pick something, learn it, and then sell it. Don't waste time watching YouTube videos figuring out the best thing or your passion, because you're never going to figure out your passion if you don't try anything. So just pick something and try it, and go do it right after this video. How do you structure your offer? So this is, do you give them a free trial? Do you give them a guarantee, a money-back guarantee? Do they pay on results? So if you're running ads for them, do they pay per lead that you get them? Do they pay per appointment? Do they pay you a percentage of everyone that they close? There's just a ton of different ways that you can remove risk for them, or just structure your offer in a way that makes it more likely for them to buy. And then really quick, I just wanted to go over the value equation. So the value equation is something that Alex goes over in the offers book. And this doesn't actually have to be in a business context. This is just how you create value in general. So there's the dream outcome, which is the result or the goal. Then there's the perceived likelihood of achievement, which is how likely somebody thinks you are to get them to that goal. And obviously, if you have testimonials or you have reviews, this is a way to increase your perceived likelihood of achievement. Like, oh, this person's done it for 10 other people. Why would he not be able to do it for me? And it just removes risk. Then time delay is how long does it take for them to get to the dream outcome. And then effort and sacrifice is just what do they have to give up in order to get to this dream outcome. And if you want to go more in depth in this, you can go do the offers course, or you can buy $100 million offers and learn it. By the way, if you guys want to go and get the stuff that Alex Hormozi offers for free, you can go to acquisition.com/training/leads or /training/offers, and it'll take you here. And he goes into more depth than his books do on this, and he has like a ton of different videos that just are incredibly valuable, and it's insane that he gives it away for free. So if you're just starting out, please go watch those. Then who do you sell to? You have to niche down. If you niche down, not only can you charge more, but it also makes your delivery process a lot easier and more scalable once you've actually delivered it. So when you're solving a specific problem for a specific avatar, they're a lot more willing to pay more money because they feel like it's a specific solution for them. Okay, so they will give you more money for that. So you can pick home services, e-commerce, contractors, agencies, whatever it is. You find a niche, you find a problem that they have, and then you go and figure out what product or service you can sell to solve that problem, and then you stick to it. Okay, just go and try that. You're not going to learn anything by watching more YouTube videos on what to sell or that, how to make money in 2026. This is how I get to 10K in 2026. You don't need to keep watching those videos. You just need to find something, pick it, stick to it, and then go and try to sell it. And you will make way more progress in a week of doing that than like 6 months of watching YouTube videos on what to do or talking to ChatGPT about it. Okay, trust me, I've done it. All right. And then really, like, when you're starting out, you don't actually have to have delivered this to anybody to sell it. You just need to understand it and explain the value to someone that you get on a Zoom call with, and then you sell it. And then once you've sold it and you've got their credit card, like you've gotten their credit card, you need to go, let me break this down for you, okay? You need to go to Target, buy 12 energy drinks, and then the rest of that week figure out how to deliver what you've just told them that you can do. Okay? But you don't actually need to have delivered it before to be able to sell it. And I've done that. Like the first client I got, I hadn't ever built a website before, and I explained the value of the website and the systems that I'm selling. I sold it on him. I sold it to him, and then I figured out how to deliver it. All right? You don't need to have built this out to be able to sell it. And I'll make another video going over how I deliver my product and how I sell it, just so you guys can copy me and literally just do what's already working. All right? So then my specific offer is a website, so 10 to 30 pages with SEO, Google reviews, AI chatbot on the website that answers any questions, auto call text back. So if somebody calls them and they miss the call and they don't get back to them soon enough, that person's just going to call another business and go with them. So the auto call text back just automatically texts them a link to book a quote, and then they still get the business that was coming to them even though they missed the call. Then database reactivation is just reaching out to your previous customers and getting them to buy again by offering them a discount or refer a friend discount, whatever it is. You can also do the same thing for Google reviews. And how I structure it is I actually give them a 14-day free trial, and then I set everything up. I set up the website. I set up all the systems, and then let them test it. Let them make sure that it works, and then once it's up and running, then it'll start the $97 a month or $197 a month. And before they hop on a Zoom call with me, I will make sure that I build out a free demo site for them to show them what it would look like. And these are all just ways to decrease their amount of risk and make them more likely to buy, is really how I would put it. And then how do I get leads? So how do I let people know about my stuff, which is also known as advertising. So there are 4 primary ways that you can let other people know about your stuff. There's warm outreach, there's cold outreach, you can post free content, and you can run paid ads. Warm outreach is reaching out to people that you know. Cold outreach is reaching out to people who you don't know. Posting free content is what I'm doing right now, and then running paid ads is like running ads on Facebook, running ads on YouTube, running ads on Google. Okay. My first client, or my second client, I actually got from warm outreach. It was a friend of mine. His dad was a general contractor, and I got him on a Zoom call. I explained what I was doing. We realized it was going to work, and now I'm working with him. He was my second client. This is where you should start no matter what you're selling. Then cold outreach, obviously reaching out to people you don't know. I'll explain how I'm doing this in a second. All of this is gone over in way more depth in $100 million leads, by the way. So how to get strangers to want to buy your stuff. Go buy the book, go do the course. I promise it's worth it. And then this is my process. So I find leads, I scrape them off of Google. You can really just find people on Google who don't have a website or have a shitty website, call them, pitch them on what you're doing, get them on a Zoom call, sell them, and then deliver it. It sounds pretty simple. It's actually kind of hard, and it usually feels like shit when you're doing it, especially the cold calls. Cold calling sucks. And this is another equation that Alex Hormozi talks about that I just wanted to talk about really quick, which is output equals inputs times leverage. So let's say you want to make more money. Making more money comes as a result of doing more work and getting more out of that work. And you're not going to make more money by focusing on making more money. That's just not how it works. You can think about making more money all day long and you won't make money, which is why I really like the fact that Hormozi doesn't do the woo-woo shit, which is like manifestation, motivational stuff. Like, you just need to do the work. Like, you can manifest all day and make $0. You just need to make the cold calls, and you just need to deliver the product. Okay? You need to sell something in exchange for money. That's how you get. That's how you make money. Okay? Not by manifesting. And if you're one of those people, like, you can click off this video. That's not what my channel's about. All right? So you need to focus on the inputs. You do not get rich by focusing on getting rich. You get rich by... I'm just realizing that I'm not actually rich, so I'm going to change how I'm saying that. You do not make money or get customers by focusing on getting customers. You get customers by cold calling, you cold call people, all right? And then the rule of 100 is just a good way to make sure that you're reaching out to enough people and actually putting in the volume in order to get better. So improve your leverage. Okay, volume negates luck. I will never forget that saying, Alex Hormozi saying. Volume negates luck. The more you do, the luckier you get. All right, so in the beginning, you are going to suck. So you just need to do more, and by doing more, you're going to get better at what you're doing, and then if you're still doing a lot, you're just going to get more for it. It's really simple. I know, right? It just sucks. It's hard. And it being hard is what makes it valuable in the end. All right? So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to make another video. I'm going to make a lot of videos, actually, just showing you guys my whole process, how to deliver my actual sales process, my cold calling script, actual cold calls. I actually have a video already of me doing cold calls. But I'm going to be posting a lot of content to just show you guys exactly what I'm doing and how you guys can just copy me. And I'm going to be posting it all for free. Now, Austin, this is really great. You put together a whole roadmap, but how the fuck do I learn any of this? All right? So you can go to YouTube and look up, like, there are so many videos on YouTube showing you how to do exactly what I've just said. You just need to go find them and then pick something and then do it. And I'm going to be posting videos on how you can do it. So if you're waiting for me to post these videos to show you how to do it, then just go watch Alex Hormozi stuff. My videos are coming. I'll show you how to do it. You can copy me. And then obviously there's a lot of courses out there. I'd be a little weary with the courses. Just use some caution. If people are posting fancy cars and on the beach all the time, I'd probably not buy their course. Just a rule of thumb. Most important thing is just to start. Pick something. Stick with it. You're never going to get good at anything if you don't just pick something. That's what I've learned. Trust me, I've been in the stage where I'm just watching YouTube videos all day, trying to figure out what I should do, and you don't make any progress. You will make more progress. Like, I've made more progress in this 2 weeks of actually cold calling and like working than in the 6 months before that where I was watching YouTube videos on what to do. And that's why I'm making content right now, is to try to get people to just start. Because I've been in the same stage. So I'm really just making content for the version of me 6 months ago or a few years ago where I didn't know what to do. So here you go. I'm just going to be showing you exactly what to do, and you can just copy me. And where did I learn? Obviously, Alex Hormozi and Kai Stone. I would go watch Kai Stone on YouTube. You can buy his course as well. That's where I learned how to do everything that I'm doing. I've made a few tweaks that I'm doing slightly differently, which is what I'm going to be posting on my channel for free. You can go look at his stuff. His stuff is great. Obviously, it works. I got 7 clients in less than 14 days. So he's legit. He's not posting fancy cars and shit on his Instagram and just trying to get your course money. All right. And then why am I making content in the first place? So obviously, I want to document the journey. I felt lost a long time ago. When I was probably 15, 16, like I was just really, I wanted to make money online. I didn't know what to do. There was so many people out there who are just trying to sell you their course. And so I'm just going to be giving it away all for free. And documenting the journey for those who think that it's not possible to go from your parents' basement to $1 million a month. So that's my goal with this whole content thing, and then just giving away a whole bunch of free value so I can build a good audience. So that's exactly what Alex Hormozi does. I've gotten so much free value from him, so I'm trying to pay it back and really just focus. Like, Alex Hormozi focuses on business owners in general. So he has from the beginning, and then in the middle, and then he even has businesses doing like millions and millions of dollars a year that he makes content for. So I'm going to be focusing specifically on people who are like me a few years ago, and even right now, who are just in the beginning stages of their business, to show them what it's actually like in this stage, which is really just a mound of shit. Okay, you got to get through that period. It's gonna suck, and it's gonna feel terrible, but that's what makes it worth it. Like, you're gonna be uncertain, and like right now, I'm at 7 clients. I'm nothing too crazy. Like, I haven't seen my success. I'm still uncertain whether I'm going to succeed or not, but I'm pretty confident. because I've seen other people do it. And yeah, just documenting the journey, giving away free value, showing people how to do exactly what I'm doing, because I know what it's like to be lost and not know what to do. So you can just copy me and see what's working. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. I appreciate you watching, and I'm going to go to bed now so I can wake up for the gym. But yeah, subscribe to follow the journey, and share this with someone who you think it would help. But yeah, peace out.